You guys remember the young man who was the good friend of Michael Brown, who supposedly was killed by the cop in cold blood? He started the whole thing of hands up, don't shoot. Well, guess what? He was shot. How are you doing, my American informed brothers and sisters? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man. You know I'm appreciative of it. Make sure you guys will follow me on these platforms. Follow me down here. Click this. It helps me. Thank you. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification. That will bring down a drop box to allow you to select all notifications. Do not forget to check out the other channel called Man, Husband, Father. And everything I'm asking you to do over here, do over there, right? Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube has allowed me to allow you to become members of the channel. That comes with certain perks. Go read that, check it out. If you do, great. If you don't, great. It's just another means of you wanting and showing how you can support the channel, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk about this because if you guys don't remember, years ago in Ferguson, we hadn't even been moved away from Ferguson much longer. I lived in Ferguson, folks, when I was going to school down there, okay? College. Stayed in Ferguson and Sherringdale Circle in those apartments, right? Anyway. Everybody knows the story of what happened to Michael Brown. Supposedly he did hands up, don't shoot, and the police shot him in cold blood. They left him out there in the street for a long time. One friend of his, Dorian was his name, I'll never forget it. He went famous for supposedly being a witness of what happened to Michael Brown and all that. He started the whole thing. My friend said, hands up, don't shoot. Well, we all know that turned out to be a complete lie. Yes, it turned out to be a lie, folks. Whether you want to get pissed off about it or not, truth is truth. Be mad about it. In a city where 90% of all the cops there are black, and to my Ferguson, and most of everybody there that got something to do with any type of authoritarian type position, black, right? Anyway, y'all know how it turned into the Ferguson fires, the Ferguson riots, and all that, yada yada peanut butter. Well, now Dorian, who was a friend of Michael Brown with the hands up, don't shoot, he is no longer here with us, right?
A deadly shooting is giving flashbacks to Ferguson and the killing of Michael Brown Jr. This man, Dorian Johnson, was with Michael Brown the day he was shot and killed by police. Now we're learning Johnson has been shot and killed. Early this morning, shots were fired in a Ferguson neighborhood and rumors started swirling.
Who did it? Who did it? That young man. I'm 10 years older than him. Who do y'all think took his life, huh? Huh? And supposedly he's a BLM activist. Let's keep going, though.
About who was involved. That shooting happened on Abaco Court, just east of West Florissant Avenue. First Alert 4 started making phone calls to find out if the rumors were true, and we have confirmed the man shot and killed at the scene was Michael Brown Jr.'s friend, Dorian Johnson. Our Jordan Burrell joins us in the newsroom with more details as reaction begins to pour in tonight, Jordan.
Yeah, good evening, Morgan. It's a sad Sunday for many in Ferguson and beyond tonight. Many mourning the loss of Dorian Johnson, the man who made national headlines for being the friend who was last with Michael Brown Jr. before he was killed. On social media, people call the 33-year-old a St. Louis and Ferguson legend that is gone way too soon. The man and friend of Michael Brown Jr., Dorian Johnson, was there when police shot and killed Brown more than 10 years ago. First Alert 4 spoke to him shortly after that incident. He recalled the death of his friend.
He shot again.
Oh, yeah. Y'all remember this famous thing right here?
And once my friend felt that shot, he turned around and he put his hands in the air and he started to get down, but the officer still approached with his weapon drawn and he fired several more shots. On Sunday, 33-year-old Johnson became a victim himself, not even a mile from the spot that his friend was shot and killed 11 years ago. And the 9,000.
Who did it, y'all? Y'all scared to say? Was it the police? You know, the biggest threat to them? Was it the police? No. Let's keep it real. Who is the most prime suspect that would be responsible for taking the life of another black man or a woman? Come on, don't be scared to put it in the comment section.
block of Abaco Drive. Ferguson police say they were called around 8:30 Sunday morning for a man that had been shot. They say Dorian Johnson later died at the hospital from his injuries. First Alert 4 reached out to Dorian Johnson's family, but they have not responded. We spoke to his grandmother, Brenda Johnson, back in 2015 after Johnson and his brother were arrested. She had concerns about Dorian and their family after he made national headlines during the Ferguson unrest.
Dorian has this target on his back, so it makes it easy, well, if we can't get to you, we'll get your brothers, we'll get your family, we'll get anybody that's close to you.
They're referring to the police department. They're saying that the police department now had like a hit out on him back then at that time. But as you can see, nobody messed with him in law enforcement.
Police confirmed that an individual in custody and warrants have been applied for with the St. Louis County Prosecutor's Office. While the investigation continues, an outpouring of love and support for Johnson and his family floods social media timelines. In 2015, Johnson filed a civil rights lawsuit against the city of Ferguson, the former police chief Thomas Jackson, and the officer who shot Brown. That suit was dismissed by both parties at the end of 2024. Live in the newsroom, Jordan Burrell, First Alert 4.
All right, Jordan, thank you.
Yeah. You know why it was dismissed? After they did a thorough investigation? And we can scratch all the so-called strong-arm stuff that Michael Brown did. It's not even about him anyway. They found that what the dude said in his story was a complete lie. It was a lie. Started a whole movement of hands up, don't shoot, and it was a complete lie. We all know that he ran at the police officer, grabbed the gun, all that stuff. It wasn't like I felt the shot. Let me turn around and get down. Hands up, don't shoot. The officer walked right up to him, bang, fell to the ground, bang, bang, bang. Other witnesses came forth, and that is not what they seen. Dorian lied. Anyway, it's really sad because Dorian became a Black Lives Matter activist, right? He became a huge activist and a huge voice during that time. But the issue, ladies and gentlemen, is this. If there is indeed a fight for injustices to black people that's done by the police officers, that fight will remain should those things happen. You keep the awareness going. You keep the support going, right? You keep people being aware. You keep things going, right? But oh no, most people just only ride the wave of something. The minute another story come out, people stop talking about Michael Brown. Time went on. There was no more going out and making sure that there was resources coming in to make sure the police them can stay in check. What you going to accuse them of now when they hardly have any white officers in Ferguson right now? What are you going to accuse them of now? Oh, no, the black people that work for Ferguson Police or the fire department or anything of that sort that's on the council of Ferguson, the mayor of Ferguson, any of them that are dark, black, whatever like that. Now, no. We can't say racism, but what we can say now is that they are the black face of white supremacy is what they would try to pull. But I guarantee you or your money back that the stuff that Dorian was involved in that led to him getting shot, I guarantee you it was another Negro that shot him. I guarantee you. And I don't know what it was over yet, but I'm just telling you right now, this diffuses the whole bullcrap scenario and narrative that they like to push about we scared to go outside. We scared to do this because of police. We scared to go out there because of white supremacy. We scared to just go on down to the store. We scared to go on the rallies because we think that the police going to get us. We scared to do anything because of lynching. Bullcrap. This right here that happened to Dorian is absolutely ridiculous. It's sad. It's horrible. He seemed like he was a good dude at heart, although he lied. But let's keep it real. The biggest threat to other black people, tip-top tier threat, is going to be other black people when it comes to homicides. This point right here proved it. Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about this right now. Prayers go out to the family and who lost him. Hopefully they can get to the bottom of this. And the person that shot and killed him deserves to be in prison, need to be in prison for life, no parole, any of that. Plain and simple. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this by putting it in the comments below after this video. Not forgetting to do what you see in these elements right here. The next video that I will be doing after this one is going to be up there. Things I did as of yesterday right here. If you have not subscribed to the channel, click that little icon right there. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.